Hey guys, this is Joe with Most Flammable, and we're here playing Call of Cthulhu. We're going to get into Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. So let's get started. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. You know things are about to turn bad if you have to go to a place called Darkwater.
Right? Well, I mean, presumably it's somewhere in the ocean, but it's called Darkwater, so if the water in that area of the ocean is a different color than the rest of the ocean, that would be kind of creepy, to say the least. Could just be like really, really deep around it. That could make it really dark.
Yeah, it could be.
Or it could be
blood. I don't think I would want to go in the water. There's probably all those sharks and stuff around there. They had to get them from somewhere. It had to be in the dark water.
Looked like there was also, tentacle men and guts. That water looks really good.
That's another problem. They're going to Darkwater in the dark. Yeah, it does. Now I know this is on the Xbox One that we have it. I'm wondering if this was an Xbox 360 game or an Xbox One game. I can't remember.
I don't know.
A game by Cyanide Studio.
I mean, I know it's an older game, so we've got better graphics now, but I still think that, at least for the time period, it's impressive graphics.
Could you imagine this in Unreal Engine 5?
We're almost there.
I mean, the boat movement's a little choppy, but I don't know. Yeah, I still think it's pretty good graphics especially for the time.
There was also a part of which he was talking to the guy where it just kind of glitched another scene. Couldn't say anything about it at the time because it was in the middle of doing dialogue. So
yeah,
this looks really familiar, like the old game. I seem to remember a lot of this. The whole idea that he was a private detective. It started out where he was...
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Well, that's super helpful.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
Is that a orca?
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
Looks like a shark.
Pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do
Look
our
at the
job.
tail. If it's...
That's no way to treat an omen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Yeah, that looks
I was
like
trying
an
to get
orca
a
to me.
better-
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not
Yeah,
sailors.
horizontal tail is
It's a sign. There's
Is
something coming. Something
a
real
whale,
bad.
but the
The same goes for
vertical
you,
tail
sir.
is a shark.
Move along.
That looks horizontal.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand.
treat
You're
an
not
omen.
sailors. Oh,
Apparently
yeah?
he
It's a
doesn't want
sign.
to talk to me
There's
anymore now
something
that I've
coming.
asked him about that.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
I gave you the opportunity to ask 3 questions and you asked the wrong one. I'm not answering anything else. I picked that up. That's a glowing one.
It is.
Everything's better with a drink. Let's go in there and get it.
I thought you were going to say everything's better when it's glowing.
Well, if you drink enough, everything will be glowing.
Oh my god. You really would be drinking a lot, wouldn't you?
Is there ability to punch that guy?
Just pull the chair out from underneath him.
Oh,
Oh!
nice job. You
Hey.
called it.
Be careful.
It was more of a suggestion than a prediction.
There's his lady friend.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I think I know who he's talking about.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
There's the Darkwater.
I think we'll get along well.
Providing it's not like poison or something.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Let's check around here.
He's like tortured. Like, well, it wasn't normal.
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
He laughed.
My God.
That looks like you should pick it up.
It almost looked like just an incense cone.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
So he's got... Is that the same symbol? That looks like a power button.
It does. That's how you turn him on.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that,
I
yes.
thought he was going to
There
say
were
they
fewer and
started
fewer
fighting
of them.
back.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
That was
They
so
just cheer
awkward.
us? Cheer me on?
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
She's still not going to talk to me.
She looked mad when you walked in.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll go out here.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Can I talk to you?
That guy kind of looks a part fish.
Yeah.
We're already in trouble.
Come on, can't we sort this out?
There's nothing for you here either.
There's
Beat
nothing
it.
to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Apparently I'm not supposed to go that way.
It's nice that the people here are so friendly.
Yeah. Look around. Oh.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Jeez.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
There's a whole room in here to explore. Let's explore out here first.
Oh, there's a guy there.
Yep. That's the captain.
I didn't see him at first.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. That's got to be that one lady over there.
Why? If it was a guy, would it be dog?
This place seems half abandoned. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Can't go up the ladder. Oh.
Hey, he's got a medical journal too.
Yeah. Now I got 2 medical journals.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
I was thinking, man, those guys are talking like they have first-hand accounts of eating that whale, and they're like, our grandparents, and it was delicious. Watch them all be like the same original people, and
Not sure
it
what
was
the
an
purpose.
immortal whale
What a
or
macabre
something.
souvenir.
Made them live forever.
I guess we can talk to him now.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden?
Wait, did he just say that it was signed by by that lady's husband?
I'm not sure.
Because he shouldn't be signing anything from 1890. Seems like this was like 1940s, right?
Yeah.
Judging by the music that was playing at the beginning.
1940s, 1950s, something like that. Would be my guess.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I wonder if he's the type of guy that's keeping tabs on me, making sure that I don't cause issues. So they took that whale and threw it into the ocean, or at least they're trying to, it
He's
looks
gonna
like.
get us into
Good.
trouble.
What
I thought
could
that
have
was
done
his
so
eyes
much
going
damage?
You can't understand. You're not smart.
What could have done so much damage?
Oh,
Don't put
Yes, I
that
can
beast
do
back in the
anything
water,
else
you
with that.
shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
everyone wants me to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making all sorts of friends.
I just realized that those are whale bones.
That guy doesn't even want to talk. He's fishing.
You see that?
Yeah,
There's like big whalebone fences.
can't talk to that guy.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's
Oh,
all
that's
we need for
fine.
them to hear us.
Yeah,
What
right.
brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
I think, other than the captain and bartender, they were the friendliest people on the island.
have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
That guy's eyes are so creepy.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I'm beginning to think my original assessment that she wears a red patch on her arm is correct.
I think Kat might have been the lady that I already made mad earlier.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Well, these guys are gone, so I might be able to go through here.
Yay. There was a door there at the back of that building.
Was there?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting in there, but...
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Always worth checking.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I'm not scared of her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I love how he has to announce that he's leaving.
Okay, I think out of everybody, he was the nicest person.
He probably was. Oh. Here's a passageway. Find hidden items.
What the heck is that?
The ratchet device.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
I guess I could have read better said that.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Heck yeah, you're gonna get to build something.
I'm assuming there's going to be
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Not sure how I lit the lighter.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
It also looks like there's nasty water under there.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Oops.
Gotta find something to fix it, I'm assuming.
You gotta find a screwdriver.
Can I jump off?
Because in games, screwdrivers fix.
Yeah, right?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably would have been the same.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
I go right back over there and fight her again.
Cat sent me.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
I think that guy ratted me out.
Which one?
That guy that's right there, he didn't want to talk.
Mm.
He ratted me out. Will he say something?
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Hey, at least he's honest.
Yeah. Oh no, it's closed up now. They apparently didn't want me trying that again.
What are you talking about? He just parked there. I mean, there's not really any other parking on the island. That guy looked like he was getting sick.
Yeah. Oh, there's that statue that they were talking about. Can't get up this way, can I? That'd be too convenient.
Well, there were boards there. Maybe you could walk up the boards there.
Yeah. Well, let's explore this area first.
Good idea.
Man, this guy's just trying to get himself shot.
Right?
Damnation, I broke it.
He's gonna pick the lock right in front of everybody.
Never mind me, I'm just picking a lock here.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that this...
It's like glowing. What's that at the base? Are those just lights on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they said it was broken. Doesn't look like it's broken. Unless its head's broken off. But I thought I seen his head leaning back. Yeah.
Maybe they like
And
took the
jump in the
nose
water?
off or something.
Nope.
Man, that is not some water I would want to jump in.
It's Darkwater.
Yeah. The whole town is dark.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Steal the
Damn
stuff with his
stupid
wings.
idiots.
Forget it.
That's what I was thinking.
Anyway.
That's no way to treat an
I wasn't going to steal it. I was going to borrow it.
In front of him.
Let's check with the captain. There's two guys sitting over there too.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yes, sir.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
He did tell you to read that thing on the wall.
My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. Crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Looks like you can scroll down.
Oh, can I?
The miraculous catch.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Apparently,
Okay, I didn't realize
the most significant
more
event
stuff.
of the last 80 years.
Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which parts of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage art activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. There you go. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. So maybe we can find that guy who's putting his warehouse up for rent on the docks. Now that you've read that.
Yeah, maybe.
Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I thought you were the biggest danger.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it.
She's scratching her leg.
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat
You're so diplomatic. I would have said I thought you were supposed to be the biggest interferer here.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to make her mad. She's finally letting me into the warehouse.
I know, but I was curious if she was going to tell you that there was something else worse.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
I told you, Cat let me in here. I expect her to say, "Don't look that
Be a
way."
gentleman and move that for me.
Okay, but this is your favor.
Yeah, I know, right? We're done.
Right.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Why'd you have to pick the lock on her own warehouse?
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, man. What happened to the...
I don't know. Is he really cold?
I wonder if this is like a beer.
What's it
thing.
say on the side there?
To enter reconstruct scene. Press LT and R. Or the L and R buttons.
Wonder what they were cutting out there.
Oh. Is that a handprint or just
kind of
liquid
looked like
that's
a
on
place
there?
where a body was.
Oh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
It didn't really seem to do much going into that.
Yeah, it didn't.
Hopefully you didn't miss something that you were supposed to catch.
Will it not let me go back into it? I can go out.
Weird.
Yeah. Can't go out that way. It's a shame I can't pick up those tools.
Right?
I guess I'm done.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
So I think that about wraps it up for today. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys again next time.